had a really chill day. It was raining this morning, which was nice. I went for a walk in the rain. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I always like to light incense and read in the morning just to set the tone for the day. And I haven't had much of an appetite, so I kept my meals light, but I do plan to make a carrot ginger soup for dinner, and I'll share the process for that. But I've been really good about using the stuff that I purchased at the market, which I shared in my last video, for my meals. I've been super intentional about what I've been putting in my body and movement, as much as I can move. I can only walk for now, but yeah, physically I feel good. Mentally, not so great, but I am working on it. I'm trying my best. Honestly, I just feel like I'm going through so much emotions, and I'm like grieving and all the things, and I'm trying to process so much. I've also been at home for 2 weeks, so that plays a huge role in why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. But when I rejoin society next week, hopefully that shifts things. But yeah, I've been like working today, doing some things around the house, just super low key, and I still have some work to do, so I'm gonna do that. But I was also thinking about this Substack that I want to write. I've had some like stuff on my mind, and if you are a subscriber, you know that I have like the on my mind category on my Substack. And most of my Substacks have been like stuff that's on my mind. My arm hurts. So I've had so much on my mind that it's just like perfect to share in that way. And I have found that writing has been super therapeutic for me. And just like these personal essays speak to me in the way that I want to share for the moment. And I find that being vulnerable in that way not only helps me, but I feel like it helps others feel less alone. And I feel that way about art in general, or just like being vulnerable in general. While I still do believe that there should be things that you continue to keep private, being vulnerable in the way that you feel comfortable is very empowering. So for me, that's through like writing, or even just sharing what I'm sharing right now. And you never know who you could be helping in the process. I feel like the more people share about their life experiences, what they learn, what they see, how they view things, makes people feel less alone in this very chaotic world. Like knowing that someone else can relate to what you're going through feels good. You know, it just makes you feel like you're not going crazy if that is what you're feeling. Or maybe someone has a better approach to a situation that you're going through, and you can learn something from them. Like, you always have to remain a student in life. Always be willing to learn. And yeah, so like I said, mentally I don't feel great. Physically, I'm at like a 7.5, which is fantastic, because last week I was not feeling great. I really do miss working out. I probably can't do that for another 2 weeks, but yeah, it's just so much on my mind. But I have some work to continue. Either gonna write my Substack tonight. If I do, I will post it in the description. If not, if I haven't finished it, or I haven't even started, you should subscribe. I have that already linked in my videos. But yeah, I have work to do. I might write a little, but then I'm definitely gonna make my soup, and I'll share the process for my carrot ginger soup. I love making soups because it's just like I have dinner for the next 3 days, which is really nice. And I have to do the same next week. I think I'm gonna do this anti-inflammatory chicken soup that I found a recipe for on Pinterest. Since I have to go into the office next week, I just hate worrying about dinner. So having that prepped is going to be a lifesaver for me. Again, I'm still healing and I just want things to feel like easy, no stress. So yeah, and maybe I'll share that as well. But like I said, I have to finish some work, and then I will get into the soup. Came out for an evening stroll and there are so many fireflies. Nostalgia. I used to catch fireflies when I was a kid. That's like a core memory for me with my cousins. We would catch fireflies.